What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Cat Lady, where in the last episode, we were able to finally get that slip that lets us out, swap the bands with Anne, and finally get the hell out of here. So let's continue on. At least I'm hoping that we can leave. It's a storage room. I wonder if we can enter it. Can we? Nope. 100% locked. And this is a door to some office. And of course, it's locked with some really weird but very vivid paintings there. What the heck? Okay, so that's where we came from, is the dime ward, which was the suicide ward from, at least that's what we were told.
And you must be Susan Ashworth.
Well, perhaps I am.
Do you mind if I ask you where you're heading to?
The fuck out of here!
Going for a little walk, stretch my legs, get some fresh air.
Oh, there she is. God damn it.
Give it a rest. I'm not going anywhere.
Miss Ashworth, please relax. There's been a mistake. You have been prescribed wrong medication. I apologize sincerely on behalf of my team and the hospital, but luckily we managed to spot it on time.
On time? You have no idea what I've been through?
Once again, I'm truly sorry. I promise no more drugs will be given to you.
I call shenanigans.
I personally guarantee you will have a good, peaceful sleep tonight, and you can be discharged in the morning.
Yeah,
Why can't I go tonight? I want to go now.
I'm really sorry, but we can't legally discharge suicidal patients without a full psychiatric assessment. It's too late for it now, but I promise we'll have a chat in my office first thing in the morning, okay? And then you can go home. Is that all right?
Oh, no, I don't want to do this.
I haven't really got much choice, have I?
I did all that friggin' work just to get caught right away. This is baloney.
I'd like to ask you some questions about your life, Susan. You might find them very personal, but it's important that you answer me as honestly as possible.
I'll try my hardest.
Let's get it over with then, shall we? I'd like to go home at last.
Of course, I understand. So, Susan, let's see. Are
Seriously,
you
why is it
living alone at the moment?
Beige in your friggin' room. I'm gonna straight up lie about this, but I live with a friend. She's gonna be worried sick.
I live with a friend. She must be worried sick about me.
A friend? Really? I'm confused.
Why would you?
In your suicide note, you said you live alone.
In my head.
Okay.
Mentally. Aw, come on.
You shouldn't be afraid of opening up, Susan.
No, I know.
Please, it's for your own good that we're doing this. We need to figure out where things have gone wrong and how to fix them.
I'm afraid you'll need a time machine for that, Doctor.
Remember
A
both
human
suicides from her
mind
parents?
Is the best time machine you can get, Susan. All we need is for you to relax and be honest with me. Can we do that?
Yes, Doctor.
What do you
I don't know
do
what
for
this
a
guy
living?
gives me heebie-jeebies. I don't want to be a waitress, so I'm in between jobs right now.
I'm between jobs at the moment. I'll find something soon.
Not that there's anything wrong with waitresses.
But
Don't get me wrong or
it's been
anything.
difficult. I didn't feel that great. I felt weak and powerless and tired most of the time. I felt really awfully tired.
Typical depression symptoms. We can give you something.
So you said
for
no
that.
more drugs.
You'll feel stronger and motivated.
I admire your faith in modern medication, Doctor. I hope you're right.
Describe to me what your mornings look like. What is the first thing you do each day?
Watch some Netflix. That's what I do. I drink strong coffee and smoke on the balcony. I don't do that. I eat breakfast, don't eat breakfast, don't have a cup of tea. Actually, this is pretty much what I'm gonna answer it like this isn't for me. Like I said, this morning I woke up and I watched some Netflix.
I put the TV on so I can watch old TV shows. There's nothing really that I must do. I tend to waste time. My life feels empty, So, in a way, I keep living the life of fictional characters. I keep pretending I'm somebody else, someone better. Am I making any sense?
It's a really
You are,
sad
Susan. But perhaps you are
explanation
being
as to
too
why I watch
critical
TV.
about yourself.
Well, I'm just being honest. Don't think much of myself right now.
Would you say that you feel safer at home than outside?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I suppose.
That's why we stay inside,
It's
right?
not really about safety. I've just felt sad for a long time now. Really sad, you know? Somehow it brings me down even more when I go out and see all those happy, successful people. It makes me feel more like a failure. If I don't see it, it doesn't hurt that much.
What do you think is missing in your life? Or rather, what is one thing that you think would make your life better?
I don't know, man. This whole like therapy right now is just making me feel sad for like honestly, I feel really sad for Susan. Money's definitely not a good thing. Like the thing that Susan explained was how alone she was. I'm pretty sure she'd really want a good friend, so why not? Well, let's use that.
A good friend. Someone I could finally trust. But I can't see anyone will turn up anytime soon. I've become a social hermit. People avoid me.
You'll have to
Cat lady.
try to open up a bit. Hopefully the suicide watch worker will work with you on that.
Don't think it'll help much. I heard they're not very good.
Really? Sorry to hear that. Have you ever attended group therapy for depression or some other form of counseling?
See, I really don't know how drastic like the story will change whether or not I choose yes or no. But like I said, I'm trying to get like in the head of Susan, so I'm just gonna say no because I know like not all, social therapy or group therapies work, but judging by the path she went down, I'm just gonna assume she didn't.
No, I'm not sure it's a good idea. Especially the group therapy thing. I'd hate it.
You should at least give it a go first, and then decide. If you don't like it, we can think of something else, yeah?
If you insist. But I doubt it'll help.
Do you have problems sleeping?
Every night.
Every night. I take pills for that. There aren't any left now, though.
God dang it.
In the light of recent events, I think you should stay off those pills for a while. I suggest you drink some hot milk before bed instead.
That's disgusting!
Would you describe for me how you feel at the moment?
I feel nauseous from thinking about drinking warm milk. I don't know what it is about warm milk. Warm milk just sounds absolutely putrid. Definitely better. Well, is she feeling fine? Is she feeling better? I mean, she could lie because she does want to get out of here, so we'll do
I
that.
feel fine now. I feel like I want to change my life for the better. Not really sure how yet, but I really want to try.
Do you find it hard to concentrate?
Oh God, I'm just gonna say yes for this one.
Yes, sometimes.
Do you drink alcohol, Susan?
I'm just gonna say no.
No,
That's good. Alcohol is a powerful depressant.
I never really liked drinking.
Excellent. Sometimes when life gets too much and people feel sad or upset, they think about suicide. Do you often think about suicide?
I am just gonna say yes. Well, not all the time, but she might be in the mental state where she does right now. I mean, that's why she went and like pulled a trigger, for lack of a better term. But
Yes, I think about it often. But now, I know I can't do it. Still, it won't just go away that easily. I need more time. I need to think it through. I need to find my peace with the world, I guess.
Please, in your own words, try to explain to me, why did you really try to take your own life, Susan?
I don't know. Like, these are some really serious questions. I'm just gonna do that
Nothing was
one.
making me happy anymore.
This whole
There wasn't a
conversation is
single
bringing me
thing that would bring
down.
a smile to my
Like,
face.
honestly.
I kept thinking, won't it be better if I just disappear? I tried. I really tried to find something. Took a long bath, picked up a book, watched some television, but I just couldn't get into anything. All those things seemed like worthless distractions, and I myself felt obsolete, needless. It just would get worse and worse. By the afternoon, I realized I cried for the past 3 hours. I didn't even know I'd been crying until I went to the bathroom and saw my face in the mirror. I looked like a ghost. I looked like I was dead already, you know? And then I saw the sleeping pills. I thought, why not? And I did it.
Fuck.
Do you feel as if you're a burden, or that life isn't worth living?
I mean, we gotta answer honestly. I mean, just being one day in the hospital isn't really gonna change anything.
Sometimes, when I feel really low, I used to think everyone would be happier without me. But I guess people don't really care. Besides, I live alone. Who could I be a burden to?
What makes you feel better?
We're going with cats, because cats are friggin' awesome and
My
they always make
cats.
everyone happy.
I always put out a bowl of food for the stray cats. They're ever so grateful. I like their company.
Plus the cat lady. You gotta
What
choose
makes you
cats.
feel worse?
Dogs. No, I'm just joking. It's hard to say. It could be anything. Again, just judging by the suicide note and how she had no one, I'm just gonna say loneliness. And we also chose that, what we really want is a friend. So we're just gonna choose this
Loneliness.
one right here.
I wish I had someone to talk to sometimes.
And yet you seem to avoid people.
Because they're only interested in themselves.
Not all of them, surely. I'm beginning to think you are actually afraid of finding a friend because it would force you to come out of your shell.
Call it what you like. I'll sure be glad when I find the right person someday.
Have you imagined your funeral and how people will react to your death?
I'm gonna say no, just because. The funeral, though.
Probably nobody would come anyway. Can you imagine it? Now that's a sad picture. Loved by no one. Missed only by some cats. No tears shed for me.
I'm not
No
laughing at
flowers
that,
on
it's just
my
cats.
grave. But that's okay. I never liked flowers. I wouldn't miss that.
Finally, I'd like you to tell me about Eric,
Eric?
Who the hell
Yes.
is Eric?
your husband. I believe this might be important. What can you tell me about your relationship? What had happened between you two?
Oh, God. There's nothing to talk. It's getting late. Wow, she really just wants to avoid this.
There's nothing to talk about.
Fine. I suppose you've opened enough for one day. Okay, one more question. This is just a formality, but I have to ask. Are you going to do it again?
No.
That's a hard one.
I'm immortal,
I
right? So I
don't
really
know.
can't?
But hey, I've got it. The answer is no, I'm not. Thank you very much.
Excellent. We're nearly done here. There's just one
Come
more
on.
thing I must clear with you. What exactly happened last night?
Well, after I'd met you outside the ward yesterday, I went back to my room and fell asleep. I slept really well, considering what happened earlier. But then someone woke me up.
The
It was
ghost
the
lady.
same nurse who was so friendly with me the first night. She said we needed to talk.
We must go, Susan. You are not safe here.
But
Please, you must follow me. Quickly.
Even in, like... Wait, am I... What the hell? I'm controlling the thought process of what
I
the
went
hell
after
happened
her.
last night?
The ward seemed very quiet. It must have been late at night.
Hurry!
What's with this sound? It's bugging out.
Wait
on
for
my
me.
end.
Tell me what's going on here.
Oh, this is weird. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what the heck's going on with the sound here.
The security guys were gone. She pointed at the corridor and said,
You go first. I'll explain everything in a minute.
I'll explain everything in a minute. I'm just going to read these out loud for you guys because, like I said, I can't even hear it myself. Okay, so we're going to go to the corridor.
Susan,
Susan, if we don't escape now, they're going to hurt you.
you. Please trust me.
Please, trust me. I
We
know a way out
of
of here.
here.
I'll help
I'll
you
help
escape.
you escape. Let's go down this
Let's go down this corridor.
I'll be
right
right
behind you. All right. So, it's creepy that she's like literally right behind me. Where the heck is the corridor? She's no longer behind me.
I think I can hear
I
someone
think I can
coming.
hear someone coming.
Damn it! We can't go through
Damn it.
there.
We can't go
Let's turn
through
back,
here.
Susan.
Let's turn back, Susan.
I know another
way. If you knew like a secret way, why didn't we go that way the entire time?
Turn left here.
Turn left here. We
We
can use the maintenance lift to get out of this
place.
place. Go to. Ah, there we go. Wait, so this didn't happen? I don't know what's going on. Call the lift. There we go. Enter the lift. Oh. Hello. I don't like where this is going.
What are we doing on the roof?
What are we doing on the roof, she said.
Liz,
Liz!
what the hell are you doing?
What the hell are you doing? And why is there blood on your clothes?
Blood on your clothes? Liz.
Liz,
It's quicker than the stairs.
it's quicker than the
And
stairs. Besides, all the doors are locked
all the doors
anyway.
are locked anyway.
No, we're not going to
This
jump,
is the
are we? This is the
only
only way out of here.
The only
The only
escape.
escape.
Let's both jump.
Let's both jump.
It won't hurt.
It won't hurt.
You'll see.
You'll see. You've lost your mind. I'm just going to say this is a bad idea. Come down and we'll
Come
talk.
down and we'll talk.
I've made up my mind.
I've made up my mind.
I need to
end this suffering now.
Besides,
I have no one to live for anyway.
No one ever
No one
listened
listened
to
to
me.
me. No one
No
ever
one ever
cared.
cared.
I listened.
I listened. You're a nice girl. You have your whole life ahead of you.
You listened.
You listened?
Did you
really?
Of course I did.
Of course I did.
You talk
you
a
talk
lot,
a lot,
but
but
I've always been a good
listener.
I liked
I like
talking to
talking to
you.
you.
So do you remember
So,
that story
do you remember
then?
the story then?
The one I told you the other night? The one about the
The
woman
one about the
in
woman
A&E?
in A&E. She disappeared. One who kicked security. God. She didn't tell me a story.
Actually, I
Actually,
don't think
I don't think you
you
told me
that
that story.
Maybe I didn't.
Maybe I didn't,
Or
or
maybe
maybe
you
you
just
just didn't pay
attention
any
like
attention,
everyone else.
like everyone else.
But
But
okay,
okay,
I can prove to you that
I can prove to you that I listened.
Just
Don't jump,
please.
please.
You can prove it.
You can prove it. Fine. I'll give you a
I'll
second
give you a
chance.
second chance. Did I tell you about
Did
my
I tell you
flatmate?
about my flatmates?
Did I tell you
what
what
one of them does for a living?
If you really
If you really
listened,
listened,
you
you'll
will remember
this
one.
Flatmates. A stripper. There we
She's
go.
a
She's a
stripper.
stripper. I remember that.
Yes.
Yes, or at least that's
or at
what
least
I think
that's
she
what I
is.
think she is. You've listened.
You've listened. I just wish other
I just
people
wish
did.
other people did.
I'm sure they do.
I'm sure they do.
It can't
could
be that
It
bad.
can't be that bad.
What do you know?
What do you know?
Why do you
Why do you
care
care
anyway?
anyway?
I don't want you to
Don't
make the
want
same
to.
mistake
I don't want you to
did.
make the same mistake I did.
thought you of all people
I thought
knew how it
you
feels
of all people knew
when
how
you're
it
trapped
feels when you're
and you can't
trapped and you
trust
can't trust
anyone.
anyone.
Look, I'm
Look,
sure there must be
I'm sure there must
who
be
cares
someone who
about
cares
you.
about you.
My colleagues
My
don't
colleagues
care.
don't care.
My family don't care.
Even my fucking boyfriend never cared.
He said he needed to
he
go
said he
find
never,
himself.
or he needed to go
Did I tell
find
you
himself.
when he
Did I
broke
tell you
up with
when
me?
he broke up with me? Valentine's Day. I remember
On
that.
Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Yes, Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. You've got this one
You got
right.
this one right.
But it's
that's not enough.
Don't feel
Achievement.
responsible.
Don't feel
You
responsible.
didn't cause me this pain. This suffering. I have to do this to be free again. Jump with me, Susan. Do it, while you still can.
No!
Fuck. Are you serious? She just...
After that, I went back. I tried telling people about Liz, but they all thought I was crazy again and didn't believe me.
And you were absolutely sure you saw Liz jump off this building?
You know, it doesn't matter. I just want to finish this and get some fresh air.
Susan, I know Liz well. She wouldn't do something like that. As a matter of fact, I saw her this morning.
I thought Liz
She's
doesn't
fine.
exist.
I'd like you to come with me and see her. Say hi. Make sure she's all right.
Stop treating me like I'm crazy. Fine, I'll go. I don't even care that much anyway. The door is locked?
I plan ahead, Susan. I had a feeling in my gut, and my gut's never wrong.
What the hell is going
I
on
feel
here?
like I really got to know you, though. I'm very sorry you've had such a difficult life.
This is
I like
creepy.
your green eyes and your sleek cheekbones. You're a clever girl.
Stranger
Susan.
danger!
The sadness
Stranger
has poisoned
danger!
you for too long. There is no coming back from it.
What the hell do I
For
do?
what it's worth, I would have let you go if it wasn't for Liz.
Seriously, stop creeping up like this. What the shit?
Where am I?
What the hell is going on? I'm so confused. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna let you go for now because that was friggin' bizarre. Anyways, guys, be sure to let me know what you guys thought down below, and I shall talk to you guys in the next episode. Peace out, Girl Scouts.